Even when chatbots may differ from each other in capabilities, chatbot systems typically requires continuous tuning and testing, and many remain unable to adequately converse, you know, or pass the industry standard, which or you may guess it is very high these days. But you might have heard about it, even if a lot of people won't past it. So, going back to the Facebook announcement, not necessarily news, I know, but it's anyway a recent announcement, makes me wonder, are those supposed to be skills that any human have? I mean, that not how I could describe people that talks with people at super centers, for example. Let's ignore that for the moment and let's focus on Blender. Yeah, Blender was trained using available public domain conversations. Wait, you may say, there is not a robot already called a Blender? Is it a family name and is more like his cousin, or what is happening here? I mean, it was named after Facebook ideas of having their own chatbot. This company always wants its own version of any software available out there, or at least it seems so. Well, they are designing their own chatbot, not necessarily with blackjack, and well, I don't believe so. The idea behind it is particularly simple. Implementation is a different subject in this case because they use for the training public domain conversations. In this case, at least like 5 billion examples of human exchanges, different numerically speaking from the number of messages. So I will assume it is not, let's say, 10 to the 12, but instead 10 to the 9, depending on what definition of billion, depending on what language you are using. Basically, that's the difference. Well, anyway, Facebook has launched its own chatbot that it claims that is able to demonstrate, wait for it, empathy, knowledge, personality, and taking into account that not all humans have this, seems to me more human than humans, isn't it? A teaching process must be required to do so, you may say. Of course, but how a chatbot is trained anyway?